Dwayne Johnson earned $124 million in 2018, making him the highest paid actor ever in 2018 according to Forbes. His personal wealth as of 2020 is about $220 million, and he earns about $20 million per film. So it's understandable that the professional wrestler turned actor spends a lot of money on opulent living throughout the US. However, it goes beyond that. Today, we're gonna show you a glimpse at the megastars empire and how The Rock is on his way to turning millions into billions. The Rock buys homes just to sell them, and he has lived in some absolutely outstanding places over the years. Curious to see how well he lives? Stick around to the end of the video to find out. Let's get started. You might be surprised to learn that The Rock enjoys riding horses almost as much as he enjoys working out and racing fast cars. His most current real estate acquisition was this stunning ranch in Powder Springs, Georgia, which only cost him $9.5 million. According to TMZ, he even paid that amount in full and in cash. The Rock and his entire family, which includes his wife and 3 daughters, can have enough personal space at this French country manor, which has 46 acres of land, a horseback riding arena, a 12-stall barn, and even a renovated country house that dates back to 1867. The property is surrounded by rolling hills and lush fields. The mansion is an apt illustration of a glamorous farmhouse living, complete with stone fireplaces and an abundance of lovely natural colors. The interior of the main building has 8 roomy bedrooms and 6 roomy bathrooms, with 3 additional half bathrooms thrown in the mix for added ambiance. We look forward to hearing the Hobbs & Shaw actor play the gorgeous grand piano in the music room, which has numerous seating areas and a snuggly library. Though the French doors in the rear end, Johnson can enter the stunning courtyard with a jacuzzi, an outdoor dining area, and you guessed it, another fireplace. However, this Georgia farm isn't The Rock's first rodeo. He also owns a hidden Virginia farm of unknown value where he also maintains horses and has secluded nature trails. Early in 2019, Johnson posted a picture of himself with 2 of his horses on his private Virginia estate with the message, "The great state of Virginia has quietly become my home." Olympic equestrian Will Coleman even trains shows horses there. The Rock has homes all over the world, and one of his preferred cities to stay in happens to be Florida. He is not just a remote country guy. Over the years, he has owned about 10 homes in this country, the majority costing between $1 and $3 million, but in 2012, he paid $3.4 million for the 13,000 square foot, 5 guest room, 7 bathroom mansion in Southwest Ranches, Florida. The Johnsons could enjoy many extras in the house, including a home cinema and a sizable pool with a jacuzzi. Additionally, it has a spacious main bathroom, a large office, and sitting areas that appear to have been created for members of the royal family. We did mention Johnson absolutely likes to purchase and remodel and sell, right? He sold the house only a year later for $3 million, but only after adding $1 million in restoration work to the estate, such as a private gym and a private residence for his instructor to stay. The home reportedly has its own private barbershop so that The Rock really doesn't have to consider leaving. Johnson also owns another ranch-style residence in Florida that cost him about $4.5 million. Are you sensing a pattern here? Johnson purchased this house while it was still under construction. It has 5 bedrooms, 7 shower rooms, 2 3-car garages, and an entire open-air kitchen so the Johnsons can experience family barbecues. Like his other family farms, this one is quaint and organic, with loads and loads of spacious rooms and vaulted ceilings. It is also entirely gated for a more private life. Like any famous person, The Rock requires accommodation while he is working in Hollywood, which is why he spent $5 million on this residence in Hidden Hills. It has a lavish outdoor area ideal for parties and The Rock's trademark professional gym, which he once again fitted himself. We had no idea it was so difficult to find a luxury home with a proper professional workout room. The Hidden Hills property is likely the most opulent of The Rock's residences. It is what you envision when thinking of famous celebrities' luxury homes, finishing with high ceilings and white pillars. It features a massive master suite with a massive bathroom. It also has a roomy car park for the Fast and the Furious stars' numerous vehicles, which we'll discuss in more detail eventually. Additionally, There is a second cookout area in the backyard because The Rock appears to prefer outdoor cooking over indoor cooking. Of course, no property owned by The Rock would be complete without a pool, and this particular one is right outside his back door and includes a jacuzzi. The spacious theater room, which even resembles a beefed-up version of a classic cinema, is another main attraction of the estate. The Rock eventually sold the house in 2012 for the same amount he paid for it. But sources claim that he also owns a mansion in another part of California and a few rental units, just in a scenario the flashing lights of Hollywood called him to take a job. Even overseas, The Rock makes sure he lives in luxury. He lived in the London home while filming Hobbs & Shaw and had a huge pop-up gym that he calls the Iron Paradise installed on the property. He also brought the Iron Paradise to other locations like Vancouver, where he filmed himself appreciating the view of the city from a luxury apartment. The London mansion came with 9 bedrooms, a cinema, 2 swimming pools, another home theater, and even a celebrity horse that Johnson posted a photo of himself riding. His name is Rusty, and he starred in both Gladiator and Robin Hood. The Rock is just loaded with successful friends, isn't he? The pools, one inside and one outside, and the tennis court on the property helped The Rock stay fit, but that wasn't enough for the superstar. His Iron Paradise gym was placed in the back of the property in the sprawling gardens. It houses 40,000 pounds of professional equipment and is conveniently located for The Rock to easily get to his early morning workout, which is at 5 a.m. every day. So while these homes may look like places for the actor to rest and unwind, he's proven that a practical home is way more important to him than one that's just nice to look at. The Rock has invested approximately $100 million of his wealth in property investment. But he obviously does not use all of it that way. He also spends so much money adorning the homes, including piling up expensive cars in the driveways and garages. You might recall Johnson arriving at the Ballers opening night in a custom-made Pagani Huayra. The standard Pagani cost around $1 million and there are only 100 of them worldwide. Talk about making a stylish entrance. While shooting scenes on Pain and Gain, the actor was sighted driving a stylish purple metallic Plymouth Prowler, which cost about $38,000. The actor also possesses many personal supercars, including a $2 Rolls-Royce Wraith that sells for almost $400,000. Johnson also previously owned a Matt LaFerrari that he obtained as a complimentary lease. But he soon discovered that he really cannot actually fit inside the vehicle, which is unfortunate given that the retail price for this beauty is close to $2 million. The Rock's favorite model isn't even a supercar, it's an F-150 custom-built pickup. We assume this is because he can fit inside the enormous vehicle with ease. The truck only costs about $35,000, but The Rock undoubtedly added a few $1,000s for improvement changes. When traveling internationally, the superstar flies in a luxurious Gulfstream G650 plane. He frequently travels with his family on board the jet, which can cost up to $65 million. It's not known whether Johnson actually owns the jet or just rents it. When it comes to spending the money, The Rock also loves the Rolexes. He paid $35,000 for his first one when he was still a wrestler, and since then, he's amassed quite the selection of expensive timepieces. The Rock may currently spend more money on meals than on jewelry. Pancakes are a personal favorite of The Rock, who regularly partakes in the carb-up nights where he devours as much as possible to support his muscle building and to keep in excellent form. As of 2016, Johnson also paid for a series of individual instructors, one of whom was Erin Williamson. Her services cost between $100 and $250 per month, which is undoubtedly a good price for the actor. Despite earning a cool $20 million per film and $700,000 per episode of HBO's Ballers, Dwayne Johnson has a number of other businesses that enable him to maintain his opulent lifestyle. Since 2012, he has co-run 7 Bucks Productions with his wife Dani Garcia. Through this company, they have managed to produce films and television shows like Ballers and Jumanji. Welcome to the Jungle. The company is called 7 Bucks because Johnson emptied his pockets after arriving in Miami from Canada after his football career ended, and he only had $7 to his name. Johnson, who is well recognized for spending so much time working out, also has a popular Under Armour line called Project Rock that retails clothing, shoes, and headphones. It's projected that Johnson makes 7 figures from royalties in his various lines of clothing each year. But one of our favorite things about the former wrestler is how incredibly nice he is and how he truly lives up to his words. He established the Dwayne Johnson Rock Foundation in 2006, a non-profit organization that helps terminally sick children. Johnson has frequented many sick children across the whole of his career. He also looks after his family well, buying his father a large home and reportedly buying him a ton of trucks. As a result, Johnson isn't just using his wealth to improve the lives of his family. He's also improving the world. In fact, it's hard to imagine life without Johnson. Which of The Rock's many homes is your personal fave? Let us know in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you like this video, please consider subscribing to Ultimate Luxury for more awesome content like this. See you in our next video.